Hello, welcome to the video with me, Winner and Jade, with another video of Weekly Entry, in which, yeah, I'm just going to get straight to talking about anime, considering I got like 12 anime or something to talk about this week, since that's how many actually ended that I was watching, so yeah. Starting off with The Dangers in My Heart, which I honestly wasn't expecting much from this anime when I started off and everything. Really didn't expect much at all. But after even just a few episodes, I got to the point where I just really liked it. Honestly, I think it's easily the best romance anime of the season, mainly just due to the whole dynamic between Ichikawa and Yamada. But yeah, even with Yamada's friends, they are actually genuinely good friends, to be honest, though we don't really see that much of them except for when they're all together in the classroom and stuff. But yeah, they're pretty good at the very least when it comes to Moiko. But yeah, just pretty damn good romance anime. That's all I really gotta say for it. Second season has already been announced for winter 2024, so half a year basically until we get the second season. Next one is the Aristocats Otherworldly Adventure and whatever the rest of the title name for that anime is. Yeah, this was just another super generic isekai anime. Though I think that's kind of mainly due to things apparently being changed in it, and also just the fact I'm pretty sure, even just from watching the darn thing, that Kine is not supposed to be such an annoying brat, basically. Because, yeah, he's just annoying more than anything else, to be honest. And also, another thing that was very clear was just how rushed the story was, to be honest. So, yeah. It was so rushed that in the final episode there, it basically squeezed an entire arc into the last few minutes of the episode. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. It's just another super generic isekai anime. That's it. Nothing else special about it, to be honest. So I guess I'll move on to the next one, which is My Home Hero, which is a pretty decent thriller anime, I guess, is what it is. With Tetsuo trying to protect his family and stuff there, alongside Cass, and in which I think the whole story there actually happens over the course of like 2 weeks or something. I think. Not exactly sure, but apparently the story does continue, but the way that they ended it, that could just be counted as an ending there, to be honest. Though it could continue, I guess. But yeah, I honestly don't have that much to say about it. It's good, but yeah. Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Village arc. It's just another good season of Demon Slayer, though the demons were kind of boring. Though I think that was kind of just due to the fact that everyone's kind of gotten stronger and also more Hashiras and stuff, so they seemed weaker. But yeah. They're also the first demons to not get some stupid sad backstory. So that's a plus, I guess. Also, the final episode there, we actually do know what Musan's goal is, which I guess I'll kind of spoil it, which is conquering the sun, and yeah, Nezuko. But yeah, gotta wait for the Hashira training arc next, which I don't exactly know exactly when that airs. Need to check right quick. Okay, that arc has not actually been announced when it's going to air. It's just been announced, and that's it. So yeah, moving to next thing I got, which is Kuma 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 Bear, second season. So yeah, more of the same as the first season, basically. Not really anything different, to be honest. And the whole thing basically ending with Yuna giving some bastards a nice good punch. Pretty much, but yeah. It's basically the same wholesome anime that the first season was. Not really much different. Just continuing the story, introducing a few new things, I guess. So yeah, of course, don't really have all that much to say there. So moving to the next thing, which is In Another World with my smartphone. Yeah, second season for that. And I'll be honest with this, I did enjoy the first season. But that was not really the case for this season, because this season was so brushed. How much of the story was just clearly skipped that you can even tell just from watching the anime and not having read the story at all. Seriously, it's that easy to see that you don't even need to know the source material to know shit's getting skipped. Tons of it. I don't really know exactly how much was skipped, but I did see someone on Mouse say at one point that's like 80% of the story was getting skipped or something, so yeah. Even if that's an exaggeration, that's still a lot of content getting skipped and darn thing. But at the very least, despite how much of the story was getting skipped and everything, it did actually manage to kind of keep the same feel as the first season had. Somehow. And it was still enjoyable, just not as much as the first season, of course. But, yeah. I highly doubt it's going to get a third season. But, moving to the next one, which is Kizuna no LA, or whatever. Another super generic anime. This one being idols, also kind of VTubers, I guess. Weird, but yeah. And of course, with it being idols, it is basically has to have a song in every single goddamn episode, in which it may as well basically just repeated the same thing in every single fucking episode, because it literally had the same background, same models for characters, same music, but just slightly different lyrics or something. Seriously, that's all what you got in every single episode. Until the final episode, because that's where all the budget went. With the music parts for the final episode basically being an actual music video, pretty much. And yeah, literally all the budget was put into that one part right there at the end, basically. And that's it. The rest of the anime didn't really have that much of budget from what I could tell, considering how shit the 3D models were when they were using them and stuff. But, yeah. The one and only intriguing thing I think that was in this was the whole plot of Kizuna Ai disappearing. Considering Kizuna Ai exists in this world and stuff. But she disappeared. It's literally only mentioned at the beginning of the anime, teased about halfway through, and teased towards the end again. That's it. There's absolutely no resolution to the whole disappearance of Kizuna Ai. Considering it's literally mentioned once at the beginning, teased a bit at the middle of the anime, and teased towards the end as well. That's it. It's just like, seriously? And the anime ended with Miracle and the rest of them just qualifying for the tournament or whatever it was that they were trying to get into. So, yeah. It didn't really feel like an ending, which is making me think they're actually going to try and do a second season for this damn thing. But, yeah. It was not very good at all. I'll just say that much. So, moving to the next thing, which is Kubo-san. Yeah, after the whole 3-month delay on it and everything, we finally got this darn thing back and finished. After airing for 2 entire seasons, basically, with the first 6 episodes being repeated twice. But yeah, nice little rom-com anime, though it's mostly just cute, wholesome romance with Kubo, pretty much, since Shiraishi doesn't really reciprocate those feelings that much, at the very least currently. But, yeah, final episode kind of focused on how Kubo ended up becoming interested in Shiraishi in the first place. And apparently, when it comes to what's left in the story, there's like another 2 seasons. There's like another 2 seasons worth in it, so we could possibly get another 2 seasons. Maybe. I'm not sure. Wouldn't be that hard for them to do, I think. No, we haven't really gotten any kind of announcement, so currently doubting it. Though I personally would like to see another season just for the cute, wholesome romance and stuff. But yeah, moving to the next thing with Konosuba, the whole prequel story for Megumin, pretty much. And also Union, I guess. And yeah, this was basically just still same old Konosuba, but without Cosmo, Aqua, and Darkness. At the very least, until they started showing up toward the last few episodes, when Megaman and Union got to Axel. But, yeah. Whole thing there, just the whole backstory of Megaman and Union, pretty much. And that's it, and ends with, of course, Megan approaching Cosmo and Aqua to join their party and stuff. So, yeah. No second season for it at all. Considering it literally ends right where Megaman joins the party and just continues on with the main story and stuff. So, well, apparently there is more content in the source material there, though it's apparently just like side stories or something, I think. But, yeah. Just more Konosuba. That's it. Next thing is Here Is My Job. And, yeah. This is more of a drama anime than anything else. Seriously. Mostly just manufactured drama being drama for the sake of drama, which, to be honest, is never good. But yeah. Some of the main characters. Hime, a two-faced liar. Yano, Tsundere, Kanako, Yandere, Sumika, someone's good Garyu, I guess, and also Mai, who is a manipulative manager, basically. There you go, that's a summary of all 5 characters. In short, basically, to sum all up, they're all horrible, because that makes it very easy to give them all character development. Yeah, I didn't exactly enjoy it that much, because I don't really like drama, especially manufactured drama. So, next thing, the Ancient Megasis Bride's second season. First part of the second season, because they actually announced the second core of the darn thing and announcing that it was a split core season right after it ended the first part. Seriously, don't know why it took them until the end of the first part to actually announce that it was a split core when it obviously was going to be a split core season. But yeah, it was good but slow. Don't really have much else to say there. Was kind of starting to pick up towards the end of the first parts there, so yeah. Gotta wait until fall for the next season, so 3-month wait for it to be continued. So next thing, which is the legendary hero is dead. Which is basically just a stupid comedy, but also has a decent story, and is also ecchi, mainly focusing on thighs because of Toka's whole love of thighs. And also due to how much of a pervert he is. But yeah, honestly really did like this. And would like to see a second season of it, though I kinda doubt that we would get a second season, I think. Not exactly sure. Possibly could be a thing, maybe, I'm not sure. One other thing I guess I kind of have to say is the opening. That was actually pretty good. One of the few openings I have watched lately, seen lately, that I've actually been able to just kind of sit through it every single episode, not really continue skipping it every single damn time. But yeah, that's all the anime that I was watching this week that ended. So next week is basically all the other anime that ends, with an exception to Mashle and Kamikatsu. Since Mashle it airs on Friday, don't really. So I wanted to be in next week unless I squeezed it in last moment or something, and then Kamikatsu got delayed this week, so it's not ending next week. So yeah, that's the anime done for this week. Don't really have anything else to talk about considering it didn't get around to Age Games. Though I did finally actually kind of touch Trials in Tainted Space again and kind of continue stuff there a little bit. Got a update for Lessons in Love to do. Also now have an update for Harem Hotel to do. Yeah. I got stuff to do when it comes to Age Games, to be honest. Really need to get around to them. I don't think I'm going to be even getting around to those next week even, because I kind of need to focus on anime and getting all that covered. So, yeah, I guess that's the end of this video currently, since I literally have nothing else to talk about. So, yeah, there is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.